What's going on, everyone? It's Dave from Smart Fitness. We've got Luke here. He's camera recording. Say hi, Luke.
Hello, everyone.
And today I'm going to discuss with you guys proper ways for weight loss, fat loss, and general ways to improve your health, assuming you live a sedentary lifestyle. So I've written everything down here. So I've categorized everything in fat loss, which assumes you have some level of activity, aka playing hockey, soccer, lifting weights, bicycling. So you're some sort of, you're not sedentary, in other words, okay? And then we've got another one here to improve your general health. And then we've got another category here for both. So whether you're active, inactive, healthy, not healthy at all, you should be doing this. So we're going to start first for both categories. Consume more water. If you refer to my previous videos, I talked about water and the benefits of why you need to consume water, okay? So, in this instance, consuming water, it also takes into account consuming less sports drinks like Gatorade, because most of us already consume enough sodium as it is, so it's pretty much pointless. You're really not helping your body. If anything, you're hurting yourself, getting yourself extra sugar, extra calories that you don't need, especially if you're trying to lose weight. In addition, consuming more water, you'll feel fuller longer, and you won't exactly have cravings. If you drink something like pop on a regular basis or high sugars, fruit drinks like Fruitopia or even Tropicana with the added sugars, they're going to satisfy you for that period of time, and then you're going to get that craving again. Do you want to drink more? If you drink water, you're not going to have those cravings. Okay. Limit the amount of times eating out per week. This is a big one, guys. I know that everyone's busy. I know that you guys have active lifestyles. I know sometimes it's hard to cook your own meals, but really try to prepare your own food. You can control exactly what's going into it, so you know how many calories you have. You're able to portion size it. You're not going to eat these 1,000 calorie meals that you think are only like 450 or 350. You're going to know exactly what you're eating. You can also control your sodium levels, so you'll be able to manage bloating, as well as how much protein, carbs, and fats you're going to eat. It's a lot healthier for you, and in the long run, it's going to be a lot cheaper. Think about it, guys. If you go out and buy yourself a steak, or even an 8-ounce chicken breast at a 3-star restaurant, even we'll say, it's going to cost you anywhere from $12 to $15 for one piece of chicken. You can get double that for less than half for like $2, $3. You can buy 5 chicken breasts for $4.50 at your local grocery store most of the time. Okay, moving on. Limit the amount of alcohol consumption. Alcohol is just empty calories. There's no health benefits for it. Studies have shown, though, that people typically over the age of 65, so women who have already hit menopause and men who are actually over the age of 40, improve their overall health through consuming moderate amounts of alcohol. By moderate, I mean maximum 2 glasses of like wine or a beer per day with your meal. It actually helps with digestion, it helps with mental health, it helps with your overall health in your heart. It doesn't exactly benefit your health past 2 drinks whatsoever. Its benefits are already just empty calories, so why are you poisoning yourself when you're trying to lose weight or improve your health? Finally, be happy. Try to manage your stress. The more stressed you are, the higher your cortisol levels are. Having cortisol levels signals the body that it needs to consume more and be generally unhealthy. So if higher cortisol levels, what do most people do? They binge eat, they binge drink, they'll eat something unhealthy that they wouldn't normally have. Studies have shown people who are healthier tend to live healthier, happier lifestyles. So try to manage your stress. I know it's really vague for me to say this, but you got to do something that works for you. For me, I find working out and doing well in school, so studying helps to manage my cortisol levels. I manage my stress, I don't eat unhealthy. Okay, we're going to start here with improving your general health. So this assumes that you're living a sedentary lifestyle. By sedentary, I mean you're lazy. You don't do much exercise aside from getting up, going to work, coming home, walking to and from the fridge or to and from the bathroom from the TV. You're not doing much, okay? So, first thing, get active. I found that with some of my clients, even just doing something so simple as for every 1 hour that they're sitting, doing something 10 to 30 minutes where they're active makes a great big difference in their life. Not only do they feel better, but they're actually burning calories from not even realizing that they're doing anything difficult. So you spend an hour watching, I don't know, your favorite TV show, whatever you guys watch, like Hawaii Five-0, Vampire Diaries, should be some of you chicks. But whatever you watch, say you watch TV for an hour, Spend 10 to 30 minutes going for a walk, or gardening, or playing hockey with your kids if you got them. Just be active. Do something you enjoy, such as a sport, an activity, something you're going to enjoy. Again, it goes back to stress. This is all interconnected, guys. If you do something you enjoy, it doesn't seem like it's work. If you're doing something you don't like, it's going to be difficult. You're not going to stick with it. It's just a recipe for failure. So find something you enjoy, as long as it's active. Spend more time outdoors. Studies have shown that people who are spending their time outdoors typically are being more active. Because you can't exactly just sit there and watch TV while you're outside unless, for whatever reason, you've got Wi-Fi that extends acres upon acres. But let's be real, most people, when they go outside, they're doing something active. You could be swimming, you could be playing soccer, baseball, some sort of outdoor sports, running around with your kids if you've got them again, even gardening. If you're gardening for like an hour, 2 hours, you actually burn anywhere from 150 to 250 calories, studies have shown, on average. Again, it's going to change per person, but the more you exercise, the better you feel. That's what I'm getting at, guys. Now, my personal favorite, wage war on inactivity. So, essentially, choose activities that are going to make you more active without even thinking about it. Again, so instead of taking an escalator or an elevator, take the stairs if that's an option. Instead of taking the first closest parking spot beside a handicap parking spot when you're going grocery shopping or regular shopping, park farther away, so it's going to take you 5 to 10 minutes to walk. I know it can be an inconvenience and sometimes you got to rush, but try to do it. The more you can be active, the better you'll feel. Alright, moving on to fat loss. So this assumes that you're active in some way. Maybe you're lifting weights, maybe you're going bicycling, maybe you play a sport, okay? So, limit your saturated and trans fats. The reason why I'm saying this on fat loss and not for the both or the general is because of the simple fact that people who are active generally have an idea of what they're consuming. Most people who are inactive don't realize how much unhealthy food they're consuming. So little steps make a big difference. So, limiting your saturated and trans fats by 10% of your overall daily fats. Foods say how much saturated fats they have, okay? So olive oil, it's got like next to no saturated fat. Coconut oil is almost 100% saturated fats. A lot of people are on this kick right now that's good for you. Saturated fats clog your arteries in your heart. There's no way around it. It's not good for you to consume. Think about it logically. If it's going in your hair and making your hair feel better, how good is it for your body to consume? I know I'm probably going to get backlash for this, but think logically here, people. Okay, increasing your cardio, but also lift weights. If you're trying to lose fat, if you're just doing tons and tons of cardio, you're just going to lose weight. You're going to look like a skinnier version of yourself, but you're still going to maintain that ugly, well, not ugly, but just a dysmorphia that you may not be pleased with. Have you ever seen those people that just like doing cardio all the time like crazy, and they're losing weight, but they still got a gut? You're not changing your lifestyle. You have to change the way that you train. Train smart, train better. Lifting weights will change your body composition and help you burn more calories in a better manner than you will if you're doing just cardio. So, limit the amount of sodium intake. If you're consuming a lot of food, whether you're making yourself or buying it, you're consuming some source of sodium. Try to maintain under 2,300 milligrams of sodium a day. I know I'm not saying track your food, although it would be wise. After all, you guys know that I track my food. But if you control your sodium intake, you'll notice that you're bloating, you feel less bloated, and you just feel better overall. Your body will not retain as much water, whether you're consuming sodium from water, byproducts like carbonated water and pops. Just control your sodium levels, okay, people? Try fasting. As Luke's talked about with fasting in our intermittent fasting video and on his Dale vlog video. Intermittent fasting does have its benefits. It controls the amount of food that you eat because you can only eat in an 8-hour window. Okay? But in that 8-hour window, I don't want you guys to be picking out. Don't be eating like 4 meals in that 8-hour window that are like 2,000 calories a day or 1,500 calories. Eat in moderation. Don't change the way that you would eat. So if you're living an active lifestyle and you're eating like 4 or 5 medium-sized meals a day, cut it down to 3 or 4 meals a day because you've lost some time. You've only got that 8-hour window. It automatically cuts out calories without doing any work. It's going to take a little bit of time to get used to it, as Luke's talked about, and as most people will learn once they're doing it. It's a big shock to your system, but once you do it, it becomes easy. It's real simple. All right, the last one, caloric restriction. Limit anywhere from 250 to 500 calories per day, based on your BMR, RMR, TEF, and exercise. So your BMR is the calories you need to consume just to maintain your weight at what you're at, like your basic level of calories. Your RMR stands for your resting calories. You're going to add this to your BMR. There's tons of websites out there that'll explain it to you. Your TF is the amount of energy expenditure that the food you're intaking is going to have. You're going to grab this from your BMR. Again, there's websites that'll explain this to you. It'll make a lot more sense if you go to these websites and they'll walk you through every single step. This is just a quick introduction to it. And then exercise. Most of the time you include the calories that you're consuming if you're trying to maintain your weight. Since you guys are trying to lose weight, the calories that you're consuming for your exercise here, you would actually subtract it. So that's where you get that minus 250 to 500. Caloric restriction is key here. You can exercise all you want, you can do all the cardio, you can pump all the weights you want, but if you're consuming 3,500 to 4,000 calories a day without even realizing it, you're not going to make much progress. It's as simple as that, guys. Alright, let me know what you think. Keep in mind, this is just my take on this. There's multiple ways that you can go about this. Luke, do you have any other suggestions you want to add to this?
Sounds good to me right now.
Alright, stay strong, ladies and gentlemen. I look forward to hearing from you.